So give it up for Matt Falk. Thank you very much. I am a very bad neighbor in restaurants. Like, you do not want to sit beside me. I'll give you an example. My wife and I went to London for our 5-year wedding anniversary. Anyone ever been to London? Ontario? It's beautiful in the spring, isn't it? Switcheroo. We went to this restaurant, and it was the fanciest place I've ever been to. There was a guy taking our coats at the door. I had no idea he didn't work there. No idea. You just trust him. So they brought us towards these chairs, and the chairs in the restaurant were clear, transparent plastic. And that's a problem for me because I have what my wife affectionately refers to as perpetual plumber's crack. So, does anyone suffer from perpetual plumber's crack? PPC, as we call it. Any PPC suffers? I'll explain. Essentially, my butt is small enough that my pants will always fall down, and yet somehow my crack is big enough to make everyone uncomfortable. Do you know what I'm talking about? The crack to butt ratio is not right. Chairs in general, I have a problem with. Why do they always put that little gap? Huh? Right where you don't want the gap. If you've got PPC, that is a frame. So they brought us towards the chairs, and they sit my wife first, and then they sit me, and right away, I can feel it. Like, I know she can't see nothing because we're making eye contact, but I also know at this exact moment, I am now mooning this entire half of the restaurant. And it's not like a normal moon either. It's like a squished up against clear plastic. And they bring out our food. Now, keep in mind, it's a quiet restaurant. It's like quiet. There's music, but it's making it feel quieter somehow. The only music was like, Mia Rossi. Yeah. What? Wasn't even coming through the speakers. It was just a dude in the corner. He was just humming, I think, while he was eating his soup. Just, Mia Rossi. They bring out our food. It's fancy food. It's like duck fufu or something like that. I don't know. But I took a bite and I was confused and I breathed when I should have been chewing. Maybe I chew when I should have been breathing. I don't know. But I verschlucked. Now, verschlucked is a Mennonite word which roughly translates to choke at an inopportune time. Okay? You're thinking like a cough. It's not a cough. A cough is like, excuse me. That's adorable, okay? A verschluck is a good, hearty Mennonite thing, okay? You do what it sounds like. You verschluck! You verschluck it out. You understand? I don't know if it's a noun or a verb. Used in a sentence, it's I verschlucked myself. You tell me. I have no idea. Stop looking at me like you don't know what I'm talking about. Everyone's got one verschlucker in their family, whether you're Mennonite or not. Usually it's mom. Mom's the verschlucker. She will verschluck and ruin everyone's night. She doesn't even care. She'll like verschluck for 20 minutes on nothing too. Try to convince you she's fine. She's turning purple in the kitchen. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just eat. Just eat. Just eat. I don't want the pierogies, Mom. You verschlucked all over them. What are you doing? So in this restaurant, I went into phase 1 of the verschluck. Phase 1 is simple. It's just this. That's it. Now, my wife knows what phase 1 of a verschluck looks like, but she also knows what phase 3 of a verschluck looks like, and she did not want that to happen in this quiet, Mia Rossi British restaurant. So as soon as I went, she just looked at me like, don't you dare. You know, if you've been married a while, you have that language you can speak without even saying a word. We had that in that moment. It was beautiful. As soon as I went, we had an understanding that I was just gonna have to die. I was not to cough it up, just let the darkness overcome you. Take one for the team for once. But your body won't let you do that, so I went into phase 2, which is I suppressed that back to phase 1. Now, when you suppress a verschluck at phase 1, it prolongs the verschluck experience, but it intensifies phase 3. You understand? So I knew I needed to get out of there as quickly as possible before I projectile verschlucked all over everybody. So this is me. I'm like, Excuse me, do you know where the bathroom is? Perchance, could you direct me towards the bathroom? They don't know whether to find a waiter or an exorcist at this point. They finally show me the bathroom. They don't call it a bathroom in London. They call it a water closet. Yeah. So now I'm standing in front of this door that says water closet. This poor Mennonite kid from Niverville, Manitoba, thinking, I don't want to die in the utility room. Picture this. I'm in the lobby now, the quietest and busiest part of that restaurant. My body doesn't even care. My body's like, all right, commence phase 3. I went full phase 3 for schluck, right there in that lobby, in front of everybody. I turn around, I'm sweating, I'm crying, my mascara's running. The music has stopped. I just stammer back towards my chair. My wife's like, you okay? Oh, yeah. She goes, because everyone heard. Oh, I know, I'm good. The waiter came up. I was expecting to be all polite and British about it. Discreet. Maybe walk up and go, excuse me, sir. Can we get you some water, sir? Some water for your verschlucking, sir? Some verschlucking water, perhaps. But no, I guess people had been complaining and this was the last straw. So he just walked up and he announced himself. He's like, excuse me, sir, but would you please pull up your pants? Thank you guys very much. My name is Matt Falk. I love you.